Hi, thanks for watching Tech Talk. My name is Sergio and I'm with Arvig. Today we're going to be looking at how to burn DVDs or CDs, but primarily the difference between burning data and music. They're two, or in DVD's case, videos. They're two very distinct things, and people can get them confused. Data and then video or music. The one is meant to be specifically played in a player of some sort, like a CD player, a DVD player. The other is meant to be put in a computer or some sort of device that can read just normal files. So we'll see why you might want to do that. We'll show you the basics of how to do it, and you'll be learning a lot. So let's check it out. Okay, so in this case, I've tossed a blank DVD into my computer, and we're using Windows 7. It's going to be very similar for Windows 8. Windows XP is a little bit different, but this will also be the same for Windows Vista. So as you can see what happened when I put a blank DVD in, now I have a DVD burner, so it's important that you have a burner as well. You need either a DVD or a CD burner for these rules to apply. But it gave me some options. It says burn files to disk and burn a DVD video disc. Now what's the difference? When I burn files to a disk, so I'm going to go ahead and click that, it's going to ask me some things like what do I want to name the disk, so we'll just call it Sergio's disk. And it's going to ask me, should I burn it like a USB flash drive or like a DVD player type disk? Another option I have to decide. Now if it's a USB flash drive, that means that I can add more files to it later if it's a rewritable disk. The disks can be edited, kind of like a floppy disk, or if you have a thumb drive. That's why it says that. In this case, I know I'm going to put all my files on it and be done, and that way it'll work on more computers. I'm going to choose like a CD or a DVD player and hit Next. Now what it does is it gives me a folder. It's really simple in Windows in that you can just drag and drop files to the disk. So let's say I wanted to put a document on it, or a picture. I'll go to my Documents folder, and I want to put, this document called number 1 on it. I'll just click it, I'll drag it over there, let go, and I put it on the disk. When I'm all ready to burn the disk, I click Burn to Disk, and then I'm done. Now what will have that done for me? That means I can take this disk, give it to my buddy, he can put it in his computer, and he can get that file. Now, you can also use this to put music files on a disk. So if I put an MP3 or any sort of audio file on here, it's still a file though. So I could give it to my friend, and he can put it in his computer, and he could double click that file and play it, or he could copy it onto his computer and have a copy of that music file. But you can't just put it in your music player, like your CD player, or if it's a video, you can't just put it in your DVD player and it'll play. Those devices need a special format, and you need a special program to burn them. Let's show you one example of how you would do that though. I'm going to open what's called Windows Media Player. This comes with all versions of Windows. And I'm going to go to the Burn tab. Here is where I could drag my music. So I have all my music listed here in Windows Media Player. If I didn't, I could find them on my desktop or in some folder, and I would drag them to this list. And when I'm all ready, I would hit the Burn button, and it would burn that disk as a music disk. What does that mean? It means that if I have a CD and I burnt all these music files, it converts it to the special format that a CD player can play. Or if I was burning a video disc, a DVD like we have in it now, I could put video files on it, and it will convert it to the special format that DVD players play. It's even, now you might know Blu-rays. Blu-ray players have a special format as their own as well, and you need a special burner to burn them. The one caveat to this is there's still copyright, and it can still be illegal and hard and impossible to do to take video files that you purchase. So let's say you bought a video from iTunes. It might be illegal and not allowed to take that video file and burn it to a DVD, depending on where you bought it and what their permissions are. So that's a little bit about burning disks, and more, like I said, the difference between burning data and then music or video disks. Like I said, you will need a special burner to burn DVDs. You need a DVD burner or a CD burner to burn music disks. Luckily, almost all DVD burners are also CD burners, so you should be set in that case. And I'd say 99% of new computers that have a disk drive in them can burn DVDs. Blu-rays, a little less common still, so if you want to burn Blu-ray disks, you will need to keep an eye out for that. So that's how you burn disks. If you have other questions though, why don't you let us know? Give us a call at 888-99-ARVIG, or stop into one of our Arvig stores, or find us online at arvig.com.